In these uncertain times, it's difficult to feel motivated or excited about anything, but these 10 anime are here to help. Whether you need inspiration to exercise, try something new, or just improve yourself as a human being, watching one of these shows is sure to pump you up. Let's check out the top 10 motivational anime. Go! Princess Precure. This peppy magical girl romp is all about following your dreams and becoming the best version of yourself. Our protagonist Haruko has made it her mission in life to become a princess, not necessarily a literal one, but the kind of girl who is strong, kind, and beautiful at heart, so that she can one day reunite with the only person who believed in her dream many years ago and show him all that she's accomplished. Haruko diligently works to help people, such as when she studied the violin so that she could save a brainwashed girl by jogging her memory of the violin duet that she and her brother used to play together as children. If Haruko and her team can become princesses, then you can become anything you want. Kaze ga Tsuyoku Fuiteiru, Run with the Wind. When you need some good old sports anime motivation in your life, Run with the Wind has you covered. The Kansai University track and field team is made up of a ragtag bunch of misfits led by Haiji, a talented runner who dreams of taking the team to the Hakone Ikiden relay race and reclaiming his glory after an injury in high school almost ended his career. Each character comes from a difficult background and has a lot to prove on the track, but by working together and slowly becoming a true team, they all manage to tackle their struggles and accomplish something that they can be proud of. No matter where you are in life, Run with the Wind shows that if you have friends and a goal to work toward, you can get through anything. Carole Tuesday. In a future where AI music rules the record industry, shy guitarist Tuesday and long-suffering keyboard player Carole don't seem like they stand a chance at reaching anyone with their songs. But after they bond over an impromptu jam session on a bridge, the two decide to enter a worldwide music competition and show the complacent public what real music really sounds like. Their story, as well as the glimpses of other characters' lives that we see throughout the competition, feel like a more wholesome version of the manufactured character arcs from real-world talent shows like American Idol or the Eurovision Song Contest. If you've ever wanted to pursue a creative dream, Carole Tuesday encourages you to make it come true with your own two hands. Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Tanjiro Kamado has the exact kind of drive to get stronger and determination to succeed that you'd expect from a shonen hero, but he does it all to protect his family. After an infamous demon kills his whole household with the exception of his younger sister Nezuko, who was turned into a demon instead, Tanjiro sets out on a quest to restore Nezuko's humanity and protect the other dear friends he meets along the way. The bond between these siblings is so powerful that they're even able to bring a terrifying spider demon to his knees, someone they should have had no hope of even scratching. It really inspires you to look out for your own family. Mob Psycho 100. Shigeo, better known as Mob, due to his generic looks and shy personality, is possibly the strongest psychic in the world, but keeps his powers and feelings bottled up because he's afraid that he could hurt someone. Even so, he strives to improve himself through means that he can control, such as joining the Body Improvement Club and helping his mentor Reagan solve supernatural mysteries. Mob grows into such a confident young man over the course of the series that we feel like proud parents who have cheered him on throughout his countless struggles. If Mob can find his place in the world, then so can you. Dumbbell Nan Kilo Moteru. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Working out is one of the hardest things to find motivation for, especially if you're a bit of a couch potato like many anime fans tend to be. Luckily, we have How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift to whip us into shape with the power of cute anime girls. Hibiki, Akemi, and the other girls of Silverman Gym learn new exercises, which are actually accurate and very well explained, get up to entertaining antics, and constantly make fourth-wall-breaking jokes that reference other anime. It's a simple show that panders to typical anime fans for the express purpose of inspiring them to go to the gym, but we'll be darned if doesn't work. Yuri, on Ice. Even though he's a world-class figure skater, Yuri's belief in himself had plummeted through the floorboards ever since he suffered a devastating loss at the Grand Prix final 1 year ago. But then, his idol Victor floated into his life and pulled him out of his dark depression by becoming his coach with the goal of winning the next Grand Prix final. As they train, travel, and go to competitions together, Yuri and Victor realize that their mutual admiration has transformed into love before their very eyes. This was one of the first mainstream anime to feature a homosexual relationship between its main characters, and certainly the first to be so open and supportive of a healthy, loving bond between two men. Yuri on Ice was and continues to be a vitally important show for LGBT youth, as well as anyone who needs that extra bit of motivation to get out of a dark place in their life. We're so happy that it exists. Dr. Stone. Science is awesome. That's the main driving force behind Dr. Stone, a shonen anime that eschews hype battles in favor of speedrunning the history of human progress with a combination of Stone Age materials and good old ingenuity. Mangaka Inagaki and artist Boichi have both committed countless hours of research to ensure that each invention Senku and his team create is as realistic as possible, drawing up elaborate roadmaps that explain how they can make antibiotics, cell phones, and more in a world devoid of modern conveniences. We genuinely believe that this show will encourage many of its young readers to enter STEM fields in the future. What crazy new inventions will they dream up with Dr. Stone as their inspiration? ReLIFE. If you could go back to high school, what would you do differently? Recently unemployed 27-year-old Kaizaki Arata enters an experimental trial to change his appearance to that of a 17-year-old and go back to high school for 1 year. He thinks it'll be a breeze since he has more life experience, but he instantly flunks his tests and struggles with the new policies that have cropped up in schools in the intervening years. Humbled, he devotes himself to learning from the experience and getting to know his classmates on a deeper level. What follows is a story of conquering regrets and pursuing meaningful relationships that really inspires you to take life by the horns and be who you want to be. Even if you hate how your life has transpired so far, today is the day for you to change that. Eizouken ni wa te wo dasu na. Keep your hands off Eizouken. There's just something amazing about watching passionate, creative people practice their craft. And keep your hands off Eizouken taps into that same feeling by focusing on 3 high school girls who create anime together. Asakusa is the socially awkward artist who envisions elaborate fantasy worlds based on small observations in her daily life. Mizusaki is a famous model whose passion for animating human movement affects every aspect of her being, and Kanamori is the no-nonsense producer whose love of organization and cold hard cash keeps the other two on track to finish their projects. The sheer amount of love and creativity on display, both from the girls and the studio that created the show, is enough to inspire anyone to try a new craft. We also love Anohana and Erased for their encouragement of lifelong friendships and repairing past wrongdoings, as well as Hajime no Ippo for being the classic motivational sports anime that all others must learn from. But what are your favorite motivational anime? Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments, and thanks so much for reading.